Hi, Mike here from Supreme Gadgets. Hope you're all having a fabulous day. So today we have an unboxing of the brand new Apple TV 4th generation. And here it is. It has just arrived today. It is, as I'm filming this, the 30th of October, the release date of the Apple TV 4th generation. So if we have a quick look at the box, it's quite basic, to be honest. We've got a picture of the Apple TV top on the top of the box, nothing really on the sides, and then just on the back we've just got some basic details, including that it's a 64GB model that I've purchased. Okay, it is also available in the smaller 32GB model as well. Okay, so if we just get unboxing, I've already taken off the packaging so you don't have to see me do all that. So we'll just open the box up. And straight away we're presented with the Apple TV and the Apple TV remote. So if we just take the TV out first of all, it is a little bit bigger than the original Apple TV, or the second and third generation Apple TVs rather. So there it is. So it's virtually very, very basic on all the sides except the back. If I just, that's the bottom bit off, get that off. And then it looks like we've got, just a tab here, and then to undo all the shiny plastic or the dust magnet part of the system. There we are. As you can see, we've got the power input, HDMI out, USB interface, and the Ethernet as well. Other than that, very basic indeed. There's probably just a little indicator light there. Got the Apple TV logo on the top, and then just underneath the Apple logo and a little bit of padding, or just so it doesn't slip on a surface. Now, just to actually compare it to the original Apple TV, or rather the Apple TV second and third generation, I have my original one right here. As you can see straight away, it is a little bit taller, not that much in it really. If I bring it in, it's possibly just under twice as big, but the second generation, third generation Apple TV is not that big anyway, but the footprint of it is exactly the same. Okay, so we'll just pop the third generation out of the way and carry on unboxing. Pop the Apple TV to one side. Next up we have the remote control. So we just undo this. Okay, quite a nice slim remote control. We have the trackpad at the top, menu button, I think that's a TV button of some description, the microphone or the Siri button, play, pause, and up and down, that'd be for your volume. The Apple logo on the back, the lightning connector for charging it up. Or is that the... No, sorry, that's the... that's the infrared for talking to your TV, and that at the bottom is the lightning connector for charging it up, because it's got a rechargeable battery in it. And that actually clicks, that's the touchpad, and it'll click, and you can also do your swiping gestures like a D-pad on there as well. Put that to one side. Remove the rest of the packaging, and inside we've got a little let's get started guide. So all that'll be is just how to set the thing up. Quite basic instructions really. A couple of good old Apple stickers, nothing like the old Apple stickers, is there really? A lightning cable just in case you don't have one, or if you want a spare one. Great, that's handy. And then under here should be, hopefully, the power supply unit. Now, there is a power supply built into the actual Apple TV, so there's no bricks or anything like that lying around like there is with some other TV devices. So all we've got here is the 3-pin plug for the UK and the standard power lug on the end to plug it into the Apple TV. And that is the box, and that is in box. So that is quite quick. The only other thing is you get a few sort of technical details as well, which I forgot to mention. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go away, get it's set up on my TV screen, and be back with the initial setup process. Be back in a jiffy. Right, so I've got the Apple TV set up now. All I've got plugged in it is a power and the HDMI, which is plugged into my Asus monitor right here on my desk. This is just going to be the basic setup to start with. Then the actual Apple TV will get moved down into the living room where it was set up for usual standard sort of usage down there. Okay, so let's get started. I've got the Apple TV remote here, which you can just see. And we'll switch the power switch on, and hopefully we'll get the screen lighting up. Yep, the Apple TV is blinking. Sorry about the camera going blurred. Hopefully. Here we go, and we've got straight away the Apple TV. It's come up. So pair the remote. Oh, it's gone into a foreign language now. I think I just tapped the button. Hopefully, tap the touchpad. Yeah, you can see I've just tapped the touchpad there, and then select the UK. We live in the UK, yeah. So set up your Apple TV, set up with a device or set up manually. Right, so set up with a device. Okay, so I've just got to get my iPhone, which I'll just grab here. Okay, so we've got my iPhone right there, and it's come up straight away on the iPhone. Do you want to set up your Apple TV now? So I just click continue. Okay, so after a bit of sort of messing around a little bit, I finally input my my details through the iPhone. It did seem a bit temperamental at first. It didn't seem to want to connect initially, and then eventually it did. So now it's asking if we want to allow location services. So I'll just say yes, allow that. I want to use Siri. See the world, yes. We'll automatically download the aerial screensavers, and yeah, we're quite happy to send that to Apple. And app analytics, yeah, we can share that with developers. Terms and conditions, we've got to agree anyway. So we'll just select agree. And agree again, and there we are. We're actually on the home screen. So this is the Apple TV now, the home screen, so the new Apple TV. So it's very basic to begin with. We've got movies, iTunes, the TV shows. You can see they're coming up at the top there. So we've got the sort of feature films, TV shows, App Store, which we'll have a look at in a moment, pictures, which is the iCloud Pictures, and Apple Music as well. We've also got search, computers, so if you want to connect to iTunes on your computer, we've got that, and then the settings panel as well. And as you can see, as I jiggle my finger on the actual touchpad, it kind of has this kind of neat little effect as well on the icons. So what I'll do is go and have a look at the App Store. So we'll just go into there. We've got the general things like Netflix, got Sky News, got a few games on there as well, got TED, Bloomberg TV, some other video programs, or apps rather as they're called these days. And a lot of American sport channels. And that's about it. There's not a lot on here to begin with, but then again, it has only just been released today. Okay, we've got Flickr. There's no BBC iPlayer or anything like that yet on here, or ITV player. We've got Asphalt there. So it is basic to begin with, but then again, it has only been released today. What we'll do is we'll try downloading Netflix. Let's see how easy it is to download an app. Netflix. So we select Netflix, and we'll install it. Now I have already got Netflix on my iPhone, so hopefully it should just download it. Yes, here we go. And open. So we open it, and then immediately it wants you to sign in. Okay, so then you'd have to sign in as you would do on the normal Netflix app, which I won't do now. So we can go back, just press the menu button on the remote control and you can just go back to the App Store and then the home screen. You got your movies, so you can look at what movies are available on iTunes if you want to buy off iTunes. Just press menu again to go back. Don't press that button, what does that do? And we've got the Siri remote. Let's try Siri. What's the weather like? What's the weather like? Okay, and there we are, that's where I come from, Stockport, and it says it seems to be a bit windy out there. Which, to be honest, it isn't actually, but there you go. Let's see. Find Jurassic World. Let's see what comes up with there. There we are, and it's actually found it. But if I tap on it, what happens? Let's see. There we are. I can actually preview it or buy it in iTunes. It doesn't mention Netflix or anything yet, but then again, it isn't actually on Netflix. So there we go. Let's have a look at the settings pane. Just have a quick look at that. So just general settings. We've got the Sleep Now feature at the bottom. General. Got your screensaver. Let's have a preview of this fancy new screensaver. So there we are. That's the new screensaver. Obviously, we've got a lot of light reflecting on the monitor because of the sun outside. So that's the screensaver. We've got different options for your audio, AirPlay, remotes and devices, so you can set up remote controls and that. Apps, so it would automatically download updates and things like that. Your network status. System information there, so we can do a software update. Let's see if there's any software update now. So up to date, wow, that is one of the first devices I've ever purchased that hasn't needed a day one update. That's brilliant, huh? So we'll go back to the home screen and let's have a look at iTunes Music as well. Okay, so there we are, that's iTunes Music. All strange music coming up. Obviously I won't play any piece of music because of legal reasons on YouTube. But there we go, we get the idea of what music looks like. And that is it, that is, oh, there we are, we're going back to the screensaver it looks like now. The aerial screensavers. Go back to the home screen. And just one other thing I'll quickly try is how easy it is to do AirPlay as well. Make sure it's just as easy as the old ones, the older Apple TV. So I'll go into my iPhone here, go into AirPlay, Apple TV, there we go, immediately it appeared, and then mirroring. Do mirroring and see what happens. There we go. And because I've got an iPhone 6 Plus, I can do that. And that works brilliantly. But we have actually got what looks like the overscan issue. So if I turn off AirPlay for now, this is what I did actually have on the original Apple TVs, the overscan. We'll go up to AirPlay, and there you are, underscan auto. So we turn that off completely. Now if we go back, unlock my phone again, do the AirPlay again, mirroring, go back to the home screen, and immediately, as you can see, it does fill the screen now because you've turned that underscan off, which is brilliant. I did have that issue with my old iPhone, sorry, my old Apple TV, until they actually did an update for it, and it fixed it, thankfully. So there we are, that is the new Apple TV. What I'll do is I'll carry on tinkering with it and get some more apps on available and that sort of thing, and give an update in the next few weeks as to how I'm actually finding it. So far it looks really good, so thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Well, thanks for stopping by and checking out our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it that thumbs up, and you can always leave a comment below to let us know what you thought as well. Be sure to subscribe, that way you get kept up to date with all our brand new videos as soon as they're released. Check out our blog by clicking this button over here, and you can always follow us on Twitter and Facebook too, at Supreme Gadgets. Also, if you want to watch another of our videos, click on it. Right here. You sure can't tempt me? Go on, click on it. Alright then, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.